Detroit. What was fun for me personally to tie it up with less than a couple minutes left in the game, and then score that goal in the shootout was pretty fun. But obviously breaking the record before was fun as a team. I don't think anyone really envisioned that we would have a streak like that starting the season, but when people start talking about it, I think it got the team jacked up and fired us up to actually do something special and create history.
Thank you. Thanks, Trinity. Let's go over here.
My name is Kathy, and this question is for Coach Q. As fans, when you guys had this streak going, we start talking about championship pretty early on in the season. So when do you guys kind of set your sights on the possibility of winning the cup with a streak like this?
I think that as a player and as a coach and as a staff, the one thing we think about, we don't look much further than our next opponent. We're in the short-term business as far as how we want to keep the team focused and how we like to prepare for the following game. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. I know what came with this, the success of the regular season, be it the streak at the beginning of the season and winning the President's Trophy, the pressure of winning the cup. That basically is something that you face when the playoffs begin. I thought the guys handled that situation very well as far as being in the right place, welcoming the next challenge, and not assuming that we have to win or else, and just dealing with whether being down 3-1 against Detroit or just having some success, having some momentum in the series against Minnesota that we weren't very good. But I think over the course of the year, you don't want to be taking playoffs when you still got 40 games to go or 25 games to go. I think try to keep everybody focused in the short term and now.
You guys, Bryan, you were aware too of the recent trends involving the President's Trophy winner, where it hadn't always ended up real well for them, right?
Yeah. They said the stat was last time the President's Trophy won was in 04? Yeah, okay, a handful of years ago. And to break that the way we did, it was special. So we're happy what we did, and we start the new record now.
Very good. Over here.
Hi, my name is Tyler, and this one is for Coach Q. After this streak, you guys ended up losing 2 in regulation in a row. How did you get your team back on track to try and come back and have some good games in a row?
Good question, Tyler. I think the next game after we got beaten by Colorado, I think Edmonton came in here and we're down 3 or 4-0 right off the bat, and you lose a couple games. We look back at games like, say, 20-24 in the season. It seemed like every team was taking us on like it was a Game 7. Yeah. And the games were incredibly intense, and the pace was great for our team to be playing important games in the middle of the regular season. But I think those games took, whether it was the momentum, the excitement of losing that first game, all of a sudden it was almost like, okay, things are back to normal again. Now we're in the regular season, and I don't think we realized how much or how tough those games were for so many games in a row. And you lose 2 in a row, gets your attention for sure. But I think the consistency of the team, the way we play, game in, game out, that's basically how we reinforce the success of our season and our team. Just getting back to doing the right things and good habits and playing the right way and doing what makes us efficient and keep the puck out of our net is always the one place where we try to visit to get us back on the right track.
Thanks again.